Insights for the 1 degree outside weather network meteorologist Danielle Noyes here. This is what we're going to cover in this video today. A bit of an unsettled stretch coming up, a few showers around from time to time. Some weekend rain is likely. We talked about that in pattern predictions. Tropics are quiet as we near what is typically the peak of hurricane season. This is the tropical activity frequency by date of the orange being hurricanes and the yellow named storms. You notice during the month of August, typically peaking around September 10th and then gradually fading off after that. So we are nearing the climatological peak, though it has been a quiet hurricane season so far. Meanwhile, the jet stream, river of air high in the sky, steers our storms, right? You notice where it's pointed from west to east, a pretty zonal flow setting up. We talked about that earlier in the month, in the monthly forecast here, that this would set up with multiple fast-moving disturbances that come in and these little dips that come in from time to time. So in the atmosphere, we can track the energy, which are these bundles in orange and yellow in the sky. And what's going to happen the next couple of days is we have these little pieces of energy that come overhead, one during the day on Wednesday, another during the day on Thursday. Notice they're fast moving. They're not overly impressive, but there is some upper level energy around to help focus a few showers and downpours. As we head into the weekend, though, you notice there is a little bit of stronger energy coming off the mid-Atlantic coastline. At the same time, a strong disturbance coming out of central Canada will dive southward into the Great Lakes and over the northeast as we head into Saturday night and Sunday. So there's a little more energy that's going to be diving overhead for the second half of the weekend especially. So I wouldn't be surprised, and I talked about this in pattern predictions, if in somewhere like our app you see that % chance of precipitation going up, particularly during the day on Sunday. And we'll talk more about that in a second. Let's take it day by day so you can plan out your Wednesday. Low clouds, patchy fog, locally thick as you're waking up in the morning and along the coastline of Maine, in eastern Massachusetts, down along the south coast, will give way to breaks of sunshine. A couple of showers you notice Wednesday morning along the south coast possible, and then during the afternoon, a shower or downpour is possible in southeastern Massachusetts, southern Rhode Island as well, and also in northern New England. You notice some action coming into the Champlain Valley, northern Vermont, northern New England during the midday to early afternoon. You may get a rumble of thunder and some downpours that continue in the North Country. In between, we're a little removed from any shower activity, though I can't rule out an isolated one or two that does pop Wednesday afternoon to early evening. And then you notice during the day on Thursday, southern New England, we're generally in the greatest risk of a shower. In the morning, many of us dry, and then mid to late morning, showers are likely to expand, generally light, focused across southern New England, temperatures in the 80s. It will be humid the next couple of days. And then notice a few downpours along the south coast, may turn to some steadier pockets of rain Thursday evening. It all kind of depends on this track of low pressure. It's going to be going by. During the day on Friday, we're wedged in between a couple different systems. That low out over the ocean, which may keep the chance of a shower along the south coast, a weak area of high pressure building in during Friday afternoon, and then that next disturbance off to our north and our west. So what happens during the day on Saturday is there's another little wave of low pressure that comes by. So we'll watch the track of this. Southeastern New England may get into some pockets of rain on Saturday. Again, if it shifts a little farther south and east, that would be the case. In between, we're mainly dry. And then Sunday, humid air back in place. Warm front, cold front combo. So we get more scattered showers and maybe a few downpours and thunderstorms, particularly later in the day. So we'll watch that, of course, in the days to come so you can make your weekend plans. But it doesn't turn increasingly unsettled as we head into the second half of the weekend. High temperatures on Wednesday, well into the 80s. And with the humidity in place, it's going to feel like it's in the mid to upper 80s, even close to 90 across the lower Connecticut River Valley. Overnight, we do drop into the 50s in northern and western New England, but most spots 60s to around 70. Again, low clouds, patchy fog filling in at the coastline. Thursday's highs back into the low to mid 80s in the warmest spots of southern New England. Northern New England, most of us in the 70s, about 72 to 78 degrees. Onshore wind taking hold on Thursday, 60s for southern New England, 50s in the north, and then highs on Friday will be pretty seasonable for this time of the year. We do get that onshore flow, so we're running in the 70s at the coastline and the beaches to around or just over 80 away from that ocean influence. Again, the chance of a shower is greatest along the south coast of New England. We'll watch that for Friday. What about the dew point? It measures the amount of moisture in the atmosphere, the humidity, right? And it will stay humid on Wednesday, although northern New England, it's a little bit lower for us. Thursday, the southern half of New England, it's still sticky. It's not oh my goodness, soupy. The one that dew point's up near 70, that's when you really feel it. But it's humid, and the Cape and the Islands will be most humid during the day on Thursday. We do get some less humid air. Notice the dew points dropping Thursday night into Friday temporarily before they go back up for this upcoming weekend. In fact, we've got the 2-week dew point and feels like forecast that's included in each of our membership levels, a way to give back to our independent mission as well. More and more of you signing up, and we're so appreciative. Going to drop a new podcast too for the Inside Track members, our podcast called Talking Up a Storm. All the details on how to sign up are at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the #1 Degree Outside Weather.